As a certified child psychotherapist and play therapist, Susan Garofolo has been helping children and their families for over 20 years. This type of therapy helps children express themselves through toys and activities, a natural way for communication.
With play therapy, children use the play the way an adult would talk to a therapist in an adult session. So the play is the language for the child and the toys are their words. So for example, let's say a child has had a hospital experience and in that situation they wouldn't have had control over the situation, they wouldn't have had control over the outcome of the situation. So they might use the doctor's kit, and I've had children where they've played with me and they've played with the doctor's kit and they make me the patient, they're the doctor, and so in this case they have control over the situation. They get to master the outcome. They get to be a master of that experience. It helps them to feel more confident about themselves, and it boosts their self-esteem, and it helps to make sense of the situation and what happened to them, and it helps to release any fears or anxieties that they might have had from that experience. The release in the play therapy is quite an important part.
Play therapy is used with children who've experienced traumas, anxiety or depression, impulsivity problems, and even ADD. And it doesn't even require the child to speak.
I'm skilled at understanding what their play means. It's symbolic, and it doesn't matter. This is actually the first thing that I will tell a child when they come in to see me. You know, you're here to play with all the toys as you want to, and if you feel like talking to me, you can, but if you don't feel like talking to me, you don't have to. And you should see their little shoulders drop when I say that part, when they don't have to talk to me if they don't want to. That can be very overwhelming for a child, to be expected to talk about an experience that they may not have the words for themselves. If they're too young, or if the experience that they went through happened at a time when they were younger and maybe even pre-verbal, how could they possibly have the words to explain what's going on for them? Even adults don't have the words to explain their feelings sometimes. So the play facilitates that expression.
Susan explains she's seen an increase with clients over the past 10 years and says a lot of children suffer from anxiety issues. Those busy lifestyles, divorce rates, and the internet have all seemed to be factors.
You know, if there's a struggle, if parents are sort of dancing around issues and children are struggling at school, for example, and if you see meltdown after meltdown, do get some help for that, because it doesn't have to be that way. And now, especially when we hear that worldwide there's 20% more cases of child mental health issues, and so I think it's very important that parents pay attention to the signs early on, and there are a lot of supports out there to help parents understand what they can do.
For more information or details on play therapy, you can visit Susan's website at susangarofolo.ca. For Halton Insider, I'm Kristen Demeny.